He really helped me. Henry Cavill credits Kevin Costner, Diane Lane for Man of Steel's most controversial scene. Henry Cavill on how Costner and Lane supported him with Man of Steel's most debated scene that made Superman feel more human. When Man of Steel was released in 2013, it gave the world a more serious and human version of Superman. At the heart of this story was a powerful and emotional scene, the death of Jonathan Kent. Henry Cavill, who played Superman, says he couldn't have done it without his on-screen parents, Kevin Costner and Diane Lane. In 2013, Cavill recalled in Interview magazine that both actors were enormously giving, going out of their way to support him. Oh yes, they're both really good people and enormously giving. Kevin and Diane were both there to do off-camera stuff for some of my scenes. I mean, Kevin was standing 200 meters down the road for a scene where the camera was only on me. The guy really didn't have to do that. But he really helped me because he clearly knows that when you're in a situation where you're having an emotional moment, you want the other actor there. You don't want an AD with a clipboard talking on the radio as a stand-in as you're trying to emote to your father. He shared that both actors helped him bring real emotion to the moment, even when the cameras weren't on them. Their quiet support gave the tornado scene in Man of Steel its raw sincerity, turning a comic book legend into something more human. How Jonathan Kent's death defined Zack Snyder's vision of Superman. Zack Snyder's Man of Steel was never meant to be a traditional superhero story. Instead of the flawless Superman seen in earlier films, Snyder wanted to explore what it truly meant for someone with godlike power to live among humans. He aimed to show that Superman's greatest struggle was not about strength or saving the world, but about understanding his place in it, his moral conflicts, his restraint, and his need to feel human, via cinema blend. Make him have, whether it be romantic issues, like he can't get the girl to like him that he likes, or whether it's moral conundrums about what his role is as far as interfering in the lives of humans or not. All of the issues that, going against his father's wishes, and all of the stuff that we all, in some ways, experience on a small scale as humans. That's really the work of making the Superman movie relatable. In the film, Clark could have easily saved his father from the tornado, but Jonathan's raised hand told him not to. Snyder later defended this decision, saying it was about maturity, not helplessness, via GQ. The conversation is exactly what he says to Lois. I let my father die to protect the idea that my father was trying to protect. He emphasized that Clark was still a young man learning what kind of person and hero he wanted to be. This wasn't a hero shaped by perfection or power, but by loss and the lessons it carried. The scene gave Clark Kent emotional depth and moral complexity, setting the tone of Snyder's DC universe, where even the strongest heroes are still deeply human. Why Man of Steel's Jonathan Kent moment still sparks debate over a decade later. The tornado scene in Man of Steel remains one of the most debated moments in superhero cinema. Some say it's one of Snyder's boldest choices in his DC universe. This devastating moment replaced Superman's invincibility with raw humanity. However, fans argue it challenged the character's core values, asking why the world's greatest hero would simply watch his father die. Across Reddit and Twitter, fans have called it everything from heart-wrenching and powerful to unnecessary and out of character. Here's a glimpse at what people are saying online. Whether fans see it as powerful or pointless, this father-son tragedy moment still stirs the same storm of emotion it did when the film first hit theaters 12 years ago. What do you think of this scene? Share your thoughts in the comments.